Yeah, so at the end of the day, it was something that I asked for. I did ask to learn more about myself. I didn't ask for a long-term thing. I asked for a lesson to learn about myself specifically. Just learn about how I interact with things I should work on, things to adjust, things to improve on. Just like basic growth type of thing. I didn't ask for something like that will last more than 5 years, you know? So, yeah, that groundbreaking thing that happened recently opened my eyes a bit. It didn't really let me down. In the long run, maybe it did a little bit, because, you know, reality, the responsibility of things, but it didn't let me down in the end, because I was already expecting all of these things. I was expecting the anger, I was expecting the projection, I was expecting, you know, hurt feelings being expressed to me. I was expecting to be painted as the bad guy, and I don't really mind it, you know. I have painted myself that way before when I was younger and really just full of anger. So it's like, I understand. Like, a lot of it is just, I don't know, it's inevitable. I wasn't expecting nothing less. And in the end, I did learn more about myself. And that's really all that matters to me. I had a good time. I enjoyed the happy moments. I felt the sad moments. I wouldn't say I'm incapable of some things. I just feel like I need to work on some things. But maybe, I don't know, maybe I don't. I might, like, I'm literally, like, questioning, like, my sexual orientation. Because I did know that I was on the A spectrum, which is, like, lacking, like, sexual needs, desires, just lacking that whole aspect, you know? Like, I don't see a relationship just for sex, right? But now I'm questioning the romantic aspect of it. I don't know if I truly feel like that romantic aspect, romance. I think I prefer if it's like fictional. I don't know, I feel like I just express it differently. Like, I work on the emotional part, but I'm not good at showing the physical aspect. I am like awful at that, I guess. I'm good at it when it's like platonic and when it's like a friendship, but if it's labeled as like a romantic connection, I don't think I am that good at physically showing that I love someone romantically. Because apparently it just wasn't enough. What I gave wasn't satisfactory, wasn't like great, top tier. But then again, it was my first relationship experience where the person doesn't live miles away, so it's a physical relationship. So of course I don't know what I'm doing, but like I know what I'm comfortable with, you know. But yeah, that happened. We won't be discussing the essay. I'm not mad. I'm not sad. I'm not angry. I'm very relaxed. Like, I'm okay with this. I saw it coming. I expected it. It's the build-up that really stressed me out. The anticipation, the expectation, the denial. Because I was like, oh, that's the hard way. I don't want it to be the hard way. It is the hard way. And sometimes you need to stop resisting the hard way of things, because it's going to happen no matter what, you know? I do have some goals. I won't be saying out loud but like the specific goals, but I will summarize some things for myself to look back on later. I really hope that I get some more direction, some more, I don't know, I got a bit more pointers, you know, like I know like where to like go to, which is interesting. I have an idea, I have a bigger idea now. I just want to back that idea up in case it doesn't work out. But it's like a lot of things planned, not really set in stone, but definitely like planned. Not set in stone, but planned. Because nothing is certain, and nothing is like, I don't know, life is unpredictable. I can't really predict or make, I don't know, I can make some promises to myself goal-wise, but I don't want to get like, I would say, ahead of myself for things that haven't even begun yet. Like, just certain things. Because, you know, you have to remember that you look for aspects of yourself in other people, which causes you to set unrealistic expectations of relationships and overall situations. You cannot set any high, hard-to-reach expectations on things, and you have to drop the high expectations you have on yourself. You just have to drop them. You know, unless they like motivate you in some positive way, then just keep them. But if it's too hard on you, if you're being too hard on yourself, I would drop those. It's not going to help you in the long run. You have to make room for what's coming next. And in order to make room for that, you have to let go of old things in order to make room for new things. Very, very important. I was talking to my friends last night. And, you know, I used to tell them that I did not like how everything felt the same within our relationship, that there was no change, that we were drifting away. I used to tell them, like, I used to try to communicate that because I would be distant, right? Because we're both on our own paths. But, like that's okay. Like, I just wanted to communicate that, just to let them know that I'm not, like, ditching them. I'm just letting them know that I feel a disconnect within our friendship, and like that sometimes gets in the way. It just got in the way of, like, I just wanted to feel like things were developing and growing, and I wanted my friends to grow with me. So I waited a bit for that development within the friendship, so that we can be more vulnerable with each other, because I want a vulnerable, supportive circle around me. And these two friends I've known since one of them I known since elementary and the other middle school. So it's like when you have there's also another one, but when you have like a connection with someone, a friendship with someone, and you've gone through the same thing, you've been in the same environment, struggling differently, but on the same level during puberty, during your growth periods, it is very, very nice to, like, come back to that, like maybe like years later, and still be friends, still have that connection. Like, you could talk like nothing really happened. Like, you can stop talking for like a month and then come back and talk, and it's like you lost nothing. No progress has been lost. There's only more things to gain. And I love realizing that I have, you know, friends like that. It is very nice to talk to them about deeper things. It is very nice to grow. And I want to remind you to just Like, I just want to remind you that every mistake, every setback is just a redirection. Just because you fail this one thing does not mean there are not other things that you can succeed in. We're gonna do better. There's a lot of things ahead. This is only the beginning. I've said this before and I'll say it again. This is only the beginning. It's only been 2 years after graduation. I think we'll be okay.
To a fence next to you. Next to a fence next to you.
Next to a fence.
There's a ground in this area, and some people are not doing very good. Yeah, this is what I mean. Anyways, wanna have fun? Let's go! Oh, you guys go! Get out! No, Tess! Oh, breaking news! This is Kay! Breaking news! This is Wild Chet's breaking news. Did you know that there's a jumping house? Some people are not doing very good. Let's say that real quick. Anyways, bye. This is breaking news over.